Hey, let me know if anybody can hear me. Let me just get my controller here. This is just not really going the way I planned, so this will not be very long. ET streams Mania. Let's see here. Oh, Ryan's here. GL. Green Lantern? I don't follow. Yeah, hopefully I can be heard. I'll give my intro when I get some kind of acknowledgement that people are picking me up okay. Good luck. Okay. Yeah, there wasn't a whole lot of... Okay, I guess that means somebody can't hear me. There's not a whole lot of planning about this. My streaming plans didn't go exactly the way I wanted. This will only be on next 50 or so minutes. Okay. So to the 3 people... Now it's 2. Okay. So this is Mania. This came out fairly late in the original span. This copy was donated by my friend Michelle Marcel. This is one of her favorite Game Boy games. This is the Japanese version because apparently it's easier to find the Japanese version than the American version. Go figure. So this game was made by Pax Sofnica and Nintendo EAD, I believe. This was designed by Shigeru Miyamoto and produced by Shigeru Miyamoto. Although I don't think he worked a whole lot on the game aside from that. And this is an active puzzle maze type game. It's pretty neat. It just didn't seem to get a lot of attention. I remember when I was younger that this was on bargain bin shelves when I was younger. I'd say 1998 along with Wave Race. I just don't think the game is very popular, but it's pretty neat. So we play as this mole. His family has been kidnapped by a farmer because, well, they keep. Now we have to go save them. This game is very tricky because it actually auto-saves constantly. You can trap yourself if you screw up on the puzzles, and the puzzles alternate between above the ground and below the ground. This is also a game that supports Super Game Boy's color palette. We got some nice colors going here. So here the kidnapping is happening. There's the ransom note, and we're gonna go explore Jean Bay Land. And Bradley's here. Hello, Bradley. I don't know if you caught my introduction. So here I can burrow. Excuse me. Here I can burrow underground, and you can press. You press the A button to burrow and then resurface, and you can press the B button to see where you would be resurfaced. You can't resurface between solid objects. Like right here, you can see above ground. To my right here, there's a solid object here. I can't resurface. Jean Bay Packers. I get that reference. This game starts off simple and it gets pretty tricky later on, actually. So we can see right here, I can't just dig to the right. I can't just walk to the right above ground either. So the only way to clear the room is by digging and resurfacing. That's not right. And now another part of this game is that there's these big black, I'm going to call them bowling balls, that you can push them into a hole. They'll respawn after they go into the hole. And these can be used to defeat enemies. You can push them forward, or you can grab them and throw them backwards, doing a nice little wrestling move there. If you hold the B button, he'll start charging, and then kick it forward. Or do a back suplex, but you can also drag it backward too. Let's say, but you can't, but that's not true. So those will be used to defeat enemies and clear obstructions. Like those two jerks over there. It looks sneaky to me. I don't know if anybody's had any experiences with this game. It really does seem to get lost in the shuffle. But I spent a lot of time playing this on 3DS Virtual Console. I think overall playtime took me about 8 hours, which I don't think that's too bad for a Game Boy game. I really don't. So like right here, for instance, the exit for this room, oh, got hit. I get 4 quarters from my heart before I get a game over. So this room, in order to clear it, I need to get past this stone wall, which you'll clear with the black bowling ball. Once you clear it, all enemies in the room are dead. And you gotta love how triumphant he is when you clear the room. So I'm at the midpoint in the stage, actually. I'm not sure if I have a map here yet. And here the grandpa mole will refill my heart meter about halfway through. So this cabbage here we can also use to defeat the enemy there. I really don't remember what they're called, but they look a lot like an evil Yoshi to me. So here you can see the room gets a little trickier. I can't just go push this back. I have to do a little bit of problem solving here. And I also have to make sure that the black ball doesn't fall into the hole. Because if it does, it'll just respawn back over there. And he's just so triumphant there. Because here I'm going to be a little cautious before I resurface. And now. And I'm not sure about you guys, but this game gives me a... ooh, that was not good. This game gives me a little bit of a Legend of Zelda vibe. Just somewhat. Am I still on mic? Okay. I think I messed this room up. So, right there, that'll be a good time to reset the room. You go back to the previous room, the room resets. No, I don't think that's right either. If I move the cabbage into this hole, it eventually gets me another quarter of a heart. Like, is that gonna be it? And this should be the last one. No, I was wrong. And suplex. Nah. That was not good timing. Yeah, me a bit wishy-washy. That was bad timing. Because not good is bad. And that's a game over, unfortunately. Alright, so as you can see, it auto-saved from this room. So I have 2 hit points left. This is where the game can be tricky. Yeah. You don't want to put yourself in a really bad position from when the game will save. And then clear. Then do that. It's a very unlikely pick, but Muddy Mole will be a really good Smash Brothers character. I think maybe some of you guys could hypothesize a decent moveset based on all this footage. That's one of those incredibly unlikely contenders I'd like to see, but this game just doesn't get much love, really. That 3DS Virtual Console re-release ain't too bad, though. Alright, so I believe the next room is the boss room. Excuse me. First boss, which is Kangaroon. I don't know his Japanese name. I like Kangaroon better. Oh. Forgot not to touch him. The trick is to put the tax where he jumps. And I think there's a quarter of a heart underground, if I'm not mistaken. There we go. Oh, I misjudged the shadow. Oh. And Kangaroon is defeated. Bradley says this kangaroo abandoned her children for novelty items to throw at Muddy Mole. I never got a good gender read. Excuse me. Never got a good gender read on Kangaroon. Could be. Never know. But the worst that gets thrown at him are the apples. We can see how overjoyed he is having a reunion with his child. My brother had once said that he thinks the moles in the game look like Winnie the Pooh. Let's see, I got 15 out of 16 rooms. I didn't get all the secret items, but whatever. And on to level 2. I forget what the default color scheme for this game looks like on Game Boy Player. I seem to remember it looking a little bit more blue. If anybody wants me to change anything, by all means. This is a pretty popular song from this game. I don't know how big the scene for Mania is, but I've heard a few remixes of this song. Probably because there's MIDIs and sheet music available. Let's see, Bradley says something in the comments. I thought kangaroos with pouches were always female, and ones without pouches are male, which is why all Kangaskhan Pokemon are female. True, true, but this game probably obeys cartoon logic. Where, like, Back to the Barnyard, where cows can be guys, even though that's anatomically incorrect. So let's check underground. Can't resurface there. And I gotta watch out. This guy looks like a mushroom. That was a bad suplex. And let's go. It's not what I was trying to do. And finish off with that. Da-da-da-da-da. So going to see the game getting a bit trickier here. These are the only spaces where I can resurface. And then over there. Does anybody want me to mess with the color palette any? Rayleigh says he's good with it, okay. It's looking a little bit brown for me. Oh, that's a hit. Don't know if anybody has any opinions of the game based on the overall footage. I really am not sure what people's experiences with Mania are. Again, as stated, this game just isn't terribly popular. But I would definitely recommend it for sure. And that should be clear. Alright, get that feeling healing. So this part introduces the spiked beds, which the the black ball can roll on. But you see, you can't move on the spiked beds. That's the tricky part. So that's a pretty simple room, but it gets a little bit more complicated later on, if I'm not mistaken. I think those muscle-bound enemies, if I'm not mistaken, they're called Sammy Brothers. They are absolute jerks. They look very jolly, they're very jerky. So look at those patterns, they're just obnoxious. Bradley says that the guy that looks like one of the Ojamas. You could maybe see it. I mean, it's wearing a thong. Look at that relentless pursuit of me. Oh, you jerk. Oh, there you go. But you see, I can't push this backwards. I can do the suplex backwards, but if I do it backwards, it's gonna get stuck on the spike bed. You see. Then room clear. Now this room is fairly tricky compared to the previous stuff. So I can't dig through there. Or there. Yeah, this is looking ugly. I think I messed this room up. Oh. Well. At the rate I'm going at, I'll probably just try to finish this level, and then that will be the end of it. Just an FYI. But I hope you're liking the look of the game so far. You just respond to a message. There we go. Not very graceful, but there it was. Alright, healing. Yay. Yay. Guys, sorry, just give me a moment. Okay, sorry about that. Alright. Let's go on with the rest of the level. So what's the strategy here? Let's see. Let's push this over here. I think I figured it out. And then over here. And that should do it. That was close. And this is the end of the level. Here's the boss. Boss's name, but it's a sun. The sunlight hurts me when I'm above ground, and it doesn't when I'm below ground. So there's your strategy. That was too early. Oh, and I believe he's one of those arena out type bosses, if I'm not mistaken. And Bradley says, "Did you know this guy's brother was in Super Mario Bros. 3? Oh, that's his name. This guy's the happy son. The guy in Mario Bros. 3 was the angry son. It's all connected." My aim's a little off. Ah, I thought that would hit him. No, not good enough. Dive. That was close. There we go. Ring out. Doesn't matter how many hits, you just gotta knock him out. And then if Muddy Mole didn't have his back turned toward us, he'd be doing the thing. But he didn't. And another child is saved. But unfortunately, the rest of the family is just going to have to tough it out, because this is all the time I have for today. So, yeah, that's it. I'll do a more elaborate stream on Wednesday. We'll be doing Pokemon Gold. Hopefully there is a modicum of entertainment to come out of this. Thanks for joining me. I appreciate it. I'll see you Wednesday, hopefully 7:30 Houston time.